Why is it that the rich just keep getting richer while the poor seem to lose even the little they have? It seems so unfair, doesn't it? I mean, the wealthy can buy multiple houses. How many houses do you need to have to sleep at night? Or they have several luxurious cars. I mean, how many luxury cars? How many cars do you need to really be alive? But while some people struggle just to get by, now many people are frustrated, wondering why this keeps happening, and even questioning if there is a flaw in the system itself. They ask questions like, if God sees this, why doesn't he do something about it? Why isn't there a better balance? But here's something few realize. Wealth isn't maintained through luck or even generosity. It's secured through principles and knowledge that the wealthy know very well, and that many too poor people seem to ignore. Now, if I challenge you right now, if you received a large sum of money today, would you be able to keep it? That's the question I have for you. Would it change your life? Or would it eventually slip back into the hands of those you already have? This is the question that we must confront and you must be able to answer. So let's consider a scenario. Suppose you suddenly received $100,000. Now, what would most people do with this? They would go for things they've always dreamed of. Many would thank God, thank God I've received. Then they say, okay, finally, I'm going to buy a house. So maybe around $50,000 will go to buying a house. But here's the catch. Houses are owned by people with wealth. So half of that money instantly goes back to the rich. 50% goes back to the rich. Then once they've got the house, there's a desire for a reliable and better car. Maybe, they'll go for a Toyota costing another $20,000. And guess what? Toyota is a huge, successful company, already wealthy. And so your hard-earned money is again adding to their profits. So suddenly out of the $100,000, you are now down to just $30,000, with most of your money funneling back into the pockets of those who own these major assets. So now let's look at a very practical real life example. Apple as a company. Apple company is worth over $3 trillion. I mean, $1 billion, that is $1,000 million. But $1 trillion is $1,000 billion. The guys have $3,000 billion as a company. But many people with limited income, they are stretching to buy an iPhone or an iPad. They're often using their last few dollars from their hard-earned salary. They exchange their life, their time, their energy to get that money, and they're getting that last coin. They're literally emptying their pocket for a company that's already overflowing with cash. This isn't a case, as we can see, of just the wealthy needing to convince anyone to give them their money, or the wealthy, playing around to get money from the poor. No, the desire to have what the rich have means people will often the poor will voluntarily give up their own finances simply to own these status symbols. They think that now when they have the status symbols, they are now going to be looked at as rich. That is the deception. But look at the Rockefellers. Have you ever thought about the Rockefeller as a family, the Morgans of this world, the Bill Gates? Their wealth isn't only from luck or just from some status symbols. These families have long understood the laws of money. Wealth follows production of goods and services, investment, and the discipline of knowledge, not just some fortune, not just some mystery. So why is this happening? Why is it that the poor are becoming poorer? Why is it that you are losing your little money? You see, the poor aren't losing money in the aspect that they are unlucky. The root cause lies in understanding the laws of money that the rich people know. The root cause why the poor are losing money is because the wealthy understand the laws of money. You see, many believe that if they are given a windfall, an increase, they will finally be secure. They believe that if there could be an increase in salary, then they will be secure. But unless you begin to understand the principles that keep wealth growing, even if they give you an increase of $1 million, it can disappear in a matter of months, or even less than a month. See, the wealthy grow their riches by producing goods and services. Meanwhile, many people with less income are focused on spending rather than producing. Now, as long as this cycle continues, the rich will keep getting richer and the poor will struggle to hold on to what even the little they earn. So if we want to break this cycle, if we want to stop this, we need to learn how money actually works. That means we need to begin focusing on generating value and producing things that others want. We have to understand that you as a person, you have to produce something that other people are dreaming of, other people want it. Because wealth isn't just about having more cash. It's about creating, it's about investing, it's about following principles that make money work for you. So don't let the cycle continue in your life today. Wealth isn't built overnight. I understand that. But with the right mindset, if you can get the right mindset, if you can get the knowledge, if you can get the understanding of how to invest in goods and services, you can turn your finances around. It starts with knowing the principles that the wealthy have used for generations. That is where you need to start from. I have the question for you. Are you ready to start this? Are you ready to break the cycle? If you're ready, then if you have not yet, you need to subscribe and like this video, comment, and let us be able to keep moving forward. Thank you. I will see you in the next video.